There's got to be more to life. 20 minute na 5 is die Agri hier met John Deer. Nou, beginsigtes van grondeise word aangeraai om die rustyd te gebruik om te besin oor hul plaasbedrywighede en hoe om werksaamhede meer vaartbelyn te kry. OFM Agri se Robin Skutte gesels met Pieter Setou van die nie-regeringsorganisasie Vumelana.
Chief Executive of the Vumelana Advisory Fund, provides us an overview of the fund as well as what this non-profit organization does to help beneficiaries.
Vumelana Advisory Fund is a public benefit organization. Our role has really been to support land reform beneficiaries in order to use their land productively. Since inception, we've concluded in excess of 26 projects which have really positively impacted in excess of 20,000 beneficiary households. How we support the beneficiaries of land reform? We operate and work through skilled transaction advisors who are appointed depending on the nature of the project that we are supporting. We help them in the process of accepting or rather securing private investment for their over and above that. Then once we have concluded the project, we would then move forward to support communities to make sure that they are supported through ensuring that there's good corporate governance in place.
You mentioned that the organization aims to help the beneficiaries and relevant communities to resolve issues. What are some examples of issues they may face, and how does it impact their productivity?
Basically, this will cover areas like committee members using the resources, personal benefit, lack of proper record keeping, especially with regard to financing, including emails of meetings where needed that taken, unacceptable leadership, which end up resulting in the SPA requiring interventions from government because, as you can imagine, where there's less transparency, this leads to infighting among the community.
Could you expand on some of the ways the fund solves these issues at hand?
We have implemented a program tailor-made for those CPAs who require assistance in this regard. We have developed an assessment which we use to identify the communal properties. And once we've done the assessment, tailored services are offered through our appointed advisors. We are piloting this with a view to really broadening the reach so that we can reach out to more communal property associations. And in this regard, we are partnering with a number of private sector players, and we are busy engaging with a few of us who can come on board to make sure that we can make a real impact in land reform by ensuring that there is good corporate governance among entities responsible for all like communal property associations.
Could you expand on the impact that successful assistance could have on rural communities?
I think one has to really highlight the fact that the land reform program has immense potential to stimulate rural economic development, also to contribute meaningfully to areas such as food security and create much needed employment opportunities for people in the rural areas. If it's properly managed, this program could provide a pathway out of poverty for land reform beneficiaries.
What message do you have for potential investors as well as to inspire beneficiaries to use the time during this festive season to get their house in order?
Our experience as Vumelana has shown from time to time that those CPAs that manage their affairs in a diligent manner and have a better chance of actually attracting much needed commercial partners. So good governance is not an option, but a prerequisite to a successful land reform program. And would really like to appeal to committees, CPA committees out there, that perhaps given the fact that everybody is relaxed, we are aware that some of the CPAs are having meetings, they are having report back sessions, etc., with their members, that perhaps this is the time through which they could reflect on their activities and also to look at there are any other area to really improve.
That was Peter Setou, Chief Executive of the Vumelana Advisory Fund.
En dit was OFM Agri is Robin Skitte op het lang van jou lewe OFM. Net hierna die gedagte vir die dag, maar voor dit liedjie deur 'n groep wat beskou